The woods hold secrets, and trail cameras are their silent witnesses. Designed to capture wildlife in action, these cameras sometimes reveal moments no one expected. What you're about to see are 24 stunning trail cam captures that defy belief. Let's start. Bear messing with chicken coop. In this video, a black bear was spotted in a homeowner's backyard. At first, it cautiously looked around to check for any people nearby. When it felt safe, the bear began investigating the chicken coop. It slowly approached, sniffed around, and tried to figure out how to open the wooden coop. Then it stood on its hind legs to check for an opening. When it couldn't open it calmly, the bear started using its claws and teeth to chip away at the wood. Clearly, it was eager to find a snack. Fortunately, the camera's built-in alarm alerted the homeowner, who safely scared the bear away from inside the house. Surprised by the loud noise, the bear quickly left, giving up its attempt to get some midnight food. Bigfoot. Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is an ape-like creature rumored to live in North America's forests. This cryptid is a prominent figure in American and Canadian folklore, existing in people's minds since the early 19th century. Many have heard the stories and claims of sightings, but most evidence remains anecdotal, with no solid proof to date. However, this trail cam footage might be one of the many possible pieces of evidence suggesting Bigfoot could be real. Initially, the camera captures a snowy forest scene. Then an ape-like figure appears, unaware of the camera on a nearby tree. The figure continues walking and disappears into the woods. Though the footage is grainy, it adds to the collection of videos, footprint photos, and reports related to Sasquatch. When you think about the countless unexplored forests and wilderness areas, do you believe there's room for legends like Bigfoot to be real? Comment and chat with me. Next, we shift from mystery to nature's incredible show, where moose reveal a startling transformation that looks almost otherworldly. Moose stripping velvet. Some may think these moose are injured, but they are actually growing their antlers and shedding their velvet. They don't get hurt in the process. The area just itches, so you often see them rubbing and scratching their antlers on plants and shrubs. While it might look like something from a horror movie, it's a natural process all moose go through. Antlers are one of the fastest growing tissues in animals, growing up to 8 inches in just 9 days. When the moose's testosterone levels rise, the velvet, the brown skin covering their antlers, sheds, and the antler bones harden. Each year, the antlers continue to grow. Trail cams have given researchers and biologists amazing opportunities to observe this phenomenon. Floating girl. In this video from 2009, a Russian man was walking his dog Tarzan in the woods. At first, everything seemed normal, the dog happily exploring while the owner tried to call him back. Nearby, a woman in an orange jacket was walking with a little girl in a pink jacket. What was unusual was that the girl appeared to be floating in the air. The woman looked up at the child calmly, as if nothing was out of the ordinary. The camera shook briefly, and when it refocused, the woman was holding the girl and walking away. The man managed to calm his dog, but he was likely just as surprised by the strange sight of the levitating girl. Albino deer. One great benefit of using a trail cam as a hunter is being able to easily monitor wildlife on your property and sometimes spot something special. In this case, a hunter captured footage of a rare albino deer in Tennessee. Albino deer are very uncommon in the wild, and many places protect them by law, making it illegal to hunt or kill them. Fortunately, this man only photographed the albino deer and shared the incredible footage online, where fellow hunters and locals admired the deer's pure white coat. If you want to see what nobody is allowed to see, captured by surveillance cameras, I've also added a direct link to it in the pinned comment below this video. And don't forget to come back. The next discovery is about fearless pandas. Fearless raccoons. Raccoons are known for their clever and curious behavior. While they usually live in woods and grasslands, over the years, they have increasingly adapted to urban areas, often scavenging for food in trash cans. Their dexterous paws allow them to open containers, and sometimes even doors, earning them nicknames like masked bandits or trash pandas. In this footage, the raccoons have found a prime snacking spot but a buck wants in and seeks his share. At first, only 2 raccoons are present, but soon more arrive, with 5 or more competing for the food. Although the raccoons have the advantage in numbers, the buck is strong and can deliver powerful kicks and use his antlers as weapons. However, when the buck tries to attack, the raccoons quickly scatter and later return to continue snacking as if nothing happened. The buck seems to be contemplating how to drive away these determined visitors. Lost dog friendship. In 2019, a Siberian husky named Coda went missing for 3 days just before Christmas from her home in southern Manitoba, Canada. Her owner Rachel had left Coda at her boyfriend's mother's farm. Rachel feared the worst, but later discovered Coda was having her own adventure in the wild. Although Coda returned after 3 days, she continued to disappear for several hours each day. Coincidentally, their neighbor's son, an avid hunter, had set up trail cameras in the area. They were surprised to see Coda being affectionate and friendly with a deer. The neighbor shared many pictures showing Coda sleeping, eating, and playing with a buck. The timestamps revealed that during the days Coda was missing, she was actually spending time in the woods with her new friend. Coda's owners were amazed by this unlikely friendship. When the photos were posted online, they quickly became an internet sensation, gathering thousands of likes and views. Remarkably, a game camera captured such a sweet bond. Tap the like button to let us know this content is making a difference. And if you're watching on your phone, be sure to press the hype button right below. Every hype helps this video get published to more people, and it truly supports me in earning extra income. I promise to keep bringing you even more great content. Next, prepare for a heart-pounding moment deep in lion territory, where the line between fear and survival is razor thin. Lions lurking around. During a camping trip in Botswana's lion territory, outdoorsman David Chen experienced a rare, intense encounter captured by a motion-activated camera at 2:47 in the morning. A massive male lion, followed by 2 lionesses, approached David's tent with curiosity rather than aggression. The lions circled, sniffed, and even clawed at the tent fabric just inches from where he lay, separating predator and prey by only a thin nylon layer. At one point, the male lion's claw got tangled in the tent's guy line, causing him to struggle like a house cat caught in yarn. Despite the danger, David remained perfectly still, understanding that any sudden movement could provoke the lions. After nearly 20 minutes, the lions lost interest and left. This encounter, one of the most intimate human-lion interactions recorded, showcases the power of remaining calm and the intelligence of these apex predators. Got you, boo. A home security camera in Portland, Oregon, captured footage that challenges common beliefs about the supernatural. Michael Rodriguez, a skeptical software engineer, installed the cameras to monitor his cat Whiskers while away. During a routine weekend trip, Whiskers' behavior changed noticeably at 11:43 p.m. as the bedroom door mysteriously opened without an obvious cause. Instead of fleeing, Whiskers appeared alert and engaged with an unseen presence, responding physically by arching her back and purring, even batting at invisible objects. Michael found unusual clumps of fur afterward, suggesting intense interaction. Experts examined the footage and found no signs of tampering, making this one of the more intriguing pieces of paranormal evidence, suggesting that pets may be sensitive to phenomena beyond human perception. Boo-hooing in the jungle. Sometimes the most mysterious footage comes from unexpected sources. This clip was captured by wildlife researcher Dr. Maria Santos during nocturnal studies in the Brazilian Amazon rainforest. Over 3 months, her trail cameras documented jaguars, tapirs, and many other animals. But on the night of September 15th, the cameras recorded something unclassifiable. At 2:17 a.m., 3 bright white orbs, about the size of basketballs, hovered 6 feet off the ground, moving intelligently and exploring their surroundings. Unlike fireflies or known atmospheric phenomena, they examined trees and hovered over a stream, then turned toward the camera in unison for nearly 30 seconds. Santos described feeling an unusual presence that night, while local indigenous guides mentioned legends of forest spirits called the Watchers, described as protective lights in the rainforest. Expert analysis found no natural explanation. These lights were too coordinated and stable to be known atmospheric effects or insects. Some researchers suggest they could be unknown bioluminescent creatures, or a form of energy beyond current science. While these lights remain a mystery, the Amazon's rich biodiversity continues to challenge our understanding of the natural world. Nittany Lion. Hidden cameras in Serra dos Orgões National Park in Rio de Janeiro captured rare photographs of a cougar exhibiting leucism, a white coat coloration. According to biologist Cecilia Kronenberger, head of the Chico Mendes Institute for Biodiversity Conservation's Wildlife Monitoring Program, this is the first albino cougar ever documented on camera in this species. The male puma was photographed 4 times, seemingly searching for fresh territory, a common behavior among young cougars. Afterward, he vanished and has not been seen since. Such rare sightings highlight the beauty of nature. Like this rare cougar, other albino animals have been spotted around the world, including white whales, white orangutans, and white dolphins. Savage Mommy. A trail camera near a wolf den in northern Canada captured a dramatic rescue as a mother wolf raced to save her cubs from catastrophic spring flooding caused by rapid snowmelt and heavy rain. Monitored for 3 years by researchers studying pack behavior, the footage begins with the mother caring for her cubs normally. When rising waters threaten the den, she repeatedly carries each cub nearly half a mile to higher ground, even swimming through strong currents with her cubs in her mouth. Despite exhaustion and danger, she completes 7 trips before the den is fully submerged. Wildlife biologist Dr. Sarah Mitchell called it one of the most powerful examples of maternal instinct observed in the wild. Follow-up confirmed all cubs survived and thrived after relocating to a new den. This footage highlights the extraordinary determination of animal mothers and wildlife resilience during natural disasters. Shake It Off. On Oris. A trail camera in Northfield, Vermont, captured a rare moment when a mature whitetail buck simultaneously shed both his impressive 8-point antlers, weighing about 15 pounds. Typically, bucks lose antlers one at a time over days or weeks, so this simultaneous shedding, triggered by balanced hormone levels and increasing daylight, is unusual. The buck's startled reaction and curiosity after losing his antlers add charm to the footage. Wildlife biologist Dr. James Peterson explains that dropping antlers is a painless, annual process controlled by testosterone and photoperiod, preparing the buck to grow larger antlers soon. The viral video educates viewers about this natural cycle, showing how even familiar wildlife behaviors can surprise us when captured at the right moment. Stuck on a bucket. Sometimes the most memorable wildlife footage comes from unexpected moments of comedy that reveal animals' vulnerability. A trail camera in rural Wisconsin, set up by landowner Tom Bradley to monitor deer, captured a mature whitetail buck with a bright orange construction bucket stuck on its head like a helmet. The healthy buck's antlers trapped inside the bucket's narrow opening prevented him from backing out, impairing his vision and balance and putting him at risk of predators, vehicle collisions, dehydration, and starvation. Experts warned about the dangers, and after 3 days of tracking, wildlife officers safely tranquilized the buck and removed the bucket. The buck was unharmed and soon returned to normal behavior. This incident underscores how human litter, like a misplaced bucket, can unintentionally endanger wildlife. It also highlights the value of trail cameras in monitoring and protecting animals before minor problems become fatal. The footage combines humor and concern, reminding us that even strong animals can face unexpected hazards due to human impact, and that vigilance and intervention can save lives. Ghost Girl. In 2017, landowners in Cambridge, New York, set up a camera in the woods on their property, planning to use the area for hunting. They expected to capture typical wildlife like deer, birds, or foxes. However, the camera recorded a grainy image showing what appeared to be a young girl playing in the woods. The photo gives the figure an otherworldly appearance. Local legend tells of a young girl who tragically died on the train tracks that once ran through the woods, and the age of the girl in the photo seems to match. Some longtime residents said they've never encountered unusual activity in the woods, but paranormal investigators who visited reported experiencing phenomena in the same area where the photo was taken. Strange lights. Trail camera footage from rural Montana captured unexplained lights that have puzzled experts and intrigued UFO researchers. Rancher Bill Morrison installed cameras after his stressed cattle refused to graze normally. The footage began with peaceful deer grazing, but soon a faint light appeared, growing brighter and moving with apparent intelligence. More glowing orbs filled the night sky, moving in coordinated patterns. The deer watched the lights, seemingly mesmerized rather than fearful. Bill, watching from nearly a mile away, described the lights as unlike anything he had seen in 40 years on the ranch. Experts from atmospheric science, aviation, and the military found no conventional explanation. Dr. Michael Stevens noted the lights didn't match any natural phenomena. They were too bright, coordinated, and stable. Military experts agreed the movements defied known aircraft capabilities. After the event, the cattle's behavior returned to normal, as if the disturbance had vanished. This footage stands as some of the clearest civilian evidence of unexplained aerial phenomena, raising questions about the nature of reality and the universe. Whether advanced technology, unknown natural phenomena, or something else, the mystery remains unresolved. Weird deer. Trail camera footage in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, captured an extraordinary whitetail buck with a rare genetic anomaly: 2 fully formed noses, one above the other. Farmer Robert Chen, who monitors local deer as part of a wildlife management program, was initially stunned, suspecting a camera error before confirming the unusual reality. Wildlife biologists believe the condition resulted from a traumatic injury during the buck's early development, causing abnormal nasal formation. Remarkably, the buck shows no signs of impairment. He feeds, breathes, and moves with the same grace as other deer. Both nostrils appear functional, and his behavior is normal, indicating he is unaware of his difference. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a wildlife veterinarian, highlighted nature's adaptability in allowing the buck to thrive despite this deformity. The footage attracted attention from veterinary schools and researchers studying developmental abnormalities in wild animals. Local hunters frequently spotted the unique buck, who became well known in the area for his distinctive appearance and healthy condition. Robert continued monitoring him for over a year, confirming the anomaly didn't affect his survival or behavior. This case emphasizes wildlife resilience and the power of trail cameras to document rare phenomena that broaden our understanding of natural variation and adaptation. Nature remains full of surprises, even among familiar species. Raccoon Stunt. Trail camera footage captured an extraordinary display of raccoon intelligence and teamwork at homeowner Lisa Patterson's property. Lisa had installed a specialized deer feeder 8 feet high on a smooth metal pole, designed to be raccoon-proof by limiting access from nearby trees or structures. Confident her birdseed was safe, she was surprised by what followed. 4 raccoons worked as a coordinated team. The largest acted as the base, with the others climbing on each other's backs to form a stable living ladder. Each raccoon maintained perfect balance, adjusting carefully to support the next. The top raccoon reached the feeder and accessed the food, then strategically dropped seed to the others, sharing the bounty equally. Animal behaviorist Dr. Rebecca Thompson praised their problem-solving and social cooperation, highlighting their planning, execution, and fairness. The footage went viral, earning worldwide admiration and respect for raccoons' cleverness. Recognizing the raccoons' effort, Lisa eventually set up a separate feeding station for them. This remarkable teamwork showcases why raccoons thrive in urban environments. Their intelligence, dexterity, and social bonds make them skilled problem solvers capable of overcoming many challenges posed by humans. Deer antlers falling off. Footage from Ottawa, Ontario captures the rare moment a white-tail buck sheds his final antler, revealing a surprising and endearing reaction. Wildlife photographer David Kim had followed this buck all winter, noticing he lost his left antler days earlier. Antler shedding is an annual, hormone-driven process triggered by decreasing daylight and testosterone, but it happens so quickly that it's seldom filmed. The footage shows the buck peacefully standing in the snow when a simple head shake causes his right antler to instantly detach with an audible thud. Startled, he jumps back, wide-eyed and confused, then cautiously inspects the fallen antler. His behavior, including rubbing his bare head on a tree, highlights the sudden change's disorienting effect. Wildlife biologist Dr. James Peterson explains that the pedicle, the connection point, weakens naturally, making the painless drop possible, but the shift in weight and balance can confuse the deer. Over 10 minutes, the buck's initial confusion fades as he adapts and moves normally. Late winter shedding helps deer conserve energy during harsh conditions before growing larger antlers in spring. The collected antler shows the characteristic pedicle marks of this annual cycle. This footage offers a rare glimpse into deer behavior, demonstrating nature's precision and the animal's resilience in adapting to change, providing both education and entertainment. Nature's crime scene. In 2019, user Josh Parks captured a surprising image on his trail camera. It showed a deceased raccoon resting on a tree branch, while a coyote had become trapped nearby, possibly trying to reach the raccoon as a meal. Unfortunately, The coyote got stuck during the attempt and did not survive. This unfortunate event offers a glimpse into the challenges wildlife can face in nature. Bears and Sherlock bones. A pack of bears, eating and playing with a skeleton of the forest, was captured in a trail cam shot. In the video, the bears were captured eating a skeleton while being recorded. We now know that the belief that bears don't touch the dead is untrue. The skeleton belongs to an antelope that died of hunger or due to a struggle with another animal. The first half of the video was shot late at night as the bear approached the trail camera and the skeleton to see what was going on. The bear returned with 2 of his companions the next morning and began playing with the skeleton before eventually devouring it. Buckaroo. 2 male deer fighting while standing on their hind legs captured widespread attention online in a trail cam video. This rare sight is unusual because it's not common to see 2 whitetail bucks battling upright like skilled fighters. The footage was taken by wildlife officers in Tennessee using a trail camera mounted on a tree. In the video, the whitetail bucks use their front hooves to engage each other, which is different from the usual use of their antlers in fights. These whitetail bucks can be compared to boxing legends like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson in the deer world. Prying. Brutal roommates. Many videos of humans fighting go viral online, but kangaroos fighting each other are a rare sight. A trail cam captured 2 kangaroos boxing in the wild. While it might not seem remarkable at first, the kangaroos appeared to be competing like top stars of the Forest Ultimate Fighting Championship, FUFC. The fight began as the animals grabbed each other by the neck and tried to knock one another down. Their movements were reminiscent of famous fighters like Francis Ngannou and Cyril Gane. Which of these pieces of footage caught your attention the most? And do you know any other fascinating trail cam videos or pictures? Let us know about them in the comments down below. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.